Hi, and welcome back to Take 5 with Abby and Crystal. I'm Abby, and today we're going to talk about something that we all do multiple times a day that can really impact our whole health, and that's eating. So let's take a look. So we'll touch on, all the information and misinformation out there about what healthy eating really is. Try to weed through that so there's no confusion, and talk about what to add to our diet to eat for energy and whole health, and where we can find some fresh food on campus. So this probably isn't the first time you've heard about how important it is to eat healthy. With all the information out there in the media and the news, maybe from friends, it can be hard to weed through what's based on evidence, what's just more someone's opinion or a fad. And with so much in the news these days about what to eat and what not to eat, it can be really confusing with all of those messages. And the mixed messages can cause just enough doubt to justify continuing our own habits, which may or may not support our health. A lot of the diets today focus on what not to eat. No carbs, no fat, no salt, no sugar. Certain nutrients are vilified instead of focusing on the whole food. And focusing on what to eliminate from our diet does not ensure that we're eating a healthy diet. We really need to focus on what to include as well. And we want you to first think about how you feel when you eat certain foods. Let's take a look at that group of foods on the top. Not a lot of nutrients there, processed kind of snacky things, versus on the bottom, we have our whole plant foods, rainbow of colors there. Do you notice a difference when you eat each type of food? Packaged foods, processed foods versus those whole plant-based foods. A lot of people notice when they're eating that rainbow of whole plant-based foods, they feel increased energy, they have better attention, they are able to attain more restful sleep, they have an increased ability to focus. And for a lot of people, the feeling that they get from eating healthier provides the day-to-day motivation to stick to continuing to make those healthier choices. So when you eat food that's alive, you feel alive. And I encourage you to pay attention to that feeling. It's your body telling you that you're treating it right. And we know how you feel drives the decisions you make. So crave more energy, crave feeling better. Notice what you ate on a day that you felt really good, and use that as a motivation to continue those good habits. So what foods may be good to add to our diets every day? The foods we're going to touch on today all have been shown to be nutrient dense, meaning they're providing our body lots of good things in a nice natural package. It may have the ability to help with digestion, increased energy, ward off certain cancers, help with blood sugar control, cholesterol control, all of those things that we know help our bodies physically, and they can also help mentally. So some omega-3s help with brain health, can help with memory. And so the foods we're going to discuss today really all share those properties, and they have those phytonutrients due to their rainbow of colors. So they're all good choices to include in your diet daily. And the first food we're going to look at is beans, right? Pretty inexpensive and easy to prepare. Beans are a great thing to add, as a main dish, like in a chili, as a side dish, like rice and beans, a snack like a bean dip, or even a hearty soup. And you can try to include beans daily, as they're a great alternative to animal protein sources if you're trying to move towards more of a plant-based diet. Next, we're looking at berries. Look at those beautiful colors there. Blueberries get a lot of press, but berries in general have lots of good nutritional properties, and it's great, right? They're easy to include because they're great on their own, or you could try adding them to a hot or cold cereal in the morning for a bit of sweetness instead of using another type of sweetener. You could also experiment with berries in recipes such as fresh fruit sauces and salad dressings. And how about our cruciferous vegetables and greens? So things like arugula, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, broccoli, and our greens. They're packed with good nutrition. And a lot of people just think about, eating these raw in salad form, but they can be great in a saute as well, or even baked. And so, it's a way to get lots of phytonutrients and fiber and color and overall great nutrition, lots of cancer fighting properties in these vegetables as well. And what about for flavor? Garlic and onions are a great way to add some flavor to our food. They also are packed with antioxidants and can help the body ward off cell damage and reduce the risk of some cancers. So instead of salt, you could try using onion and garlic to add flavor. And lastly, we're talking about nuts and seeds. Sometimes people ask, what's the best nut to eat? I say the one you like the best. Walnuts in particular get a lot of press, but also almonds, sunflower seeds, Brazil nuts, pecans, cashews, they're all excellent sources of vitamin E and omega-3. Just a handful a day will do it though. These are pretty calorie dense, so we don't want to overdo it on the quantity. We can get that beneficial nutrition from just about a handful a day. I didn't want to overlook the benefits of sharing a meal with friends or family. So who is around your table may be just as important as what you're eating. And enjoying food with friends and family feeds our hearts, can improve our mood, and combat feelings of isolation. And social connections and relationships affect our physical, mental, and emotional health. And research shows that the single most predictor of human happiness and long life is having strong social connections. Health-related measures like blood pressure and heart rate improve even with short positive social connections. And using meal times to make those connections is a great way to feed our hearts, our souls, and our bodies. So make an effort to be present at meal times and connect with those around you. And we're so lucky at St. Joe's Ann Arbor to have the farm at St. Joe's because we can have access to these local fresh fruits and vegetables, so we can incorporate them into our diet daily. There are several ways that the farm makes it easy for us to do this. First, they offer a farm share, which is a lovely box of local fruits and vegetables weekly or every other week you can sign up for. Usually we have our farmers market in the lobby. It's on pause due to COVID, but we hope that we can bring it back safely in the future. The farm also has some food assistance programs. And if you're looking for information on any of these programs that the farm offers, please visit the website listed there at stjoesfarm.org. And if you're in need of immediate food, please call 211 to speak with a community advocate. We really appreciate you listening to this brief overview on some nutrition things to add to your diet. If you have any questions or you'd like more information on nutrition in general or specific diet tailored to you, please reach out to the Lifestyle Medicine team at the email or phone number listed there. The registered dietitians are happy to help.